your head on my shoulder. Hold me.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Kate here and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. So today I'm going to be sharing my unpopular opinions, and I'm a little bit nervous because they're unpopular opinions, which means that I might have a lot of people disagreeing with me. Before we get started, make sure you check out my social medias. The URL is going to be down here somewhere. It's the same for all of my social medias, so not too hard. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell if you actually want to see when I post. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. I'm a little scared for this one, but I personally think that Post Malone is overrated. I'm not saying that he's bad. I actually like a few of his songs and like will listen to them and sing along. Like, not gonna lie and say I don't like sing along to his songs. I think he's very catchy, but I also think he's overrated, and I think that people almost see him as like a musical god or a musical genius, and I just think lyrically I've heard better. I do think he can write a good song, a good catchy song, but maybe it's just because I don't relate to his lyrics the way I would relate to another artist, but I just think he's overrated. So I think multi-level marketers actually get way too much crap from everyone. If you don't know what a multi-level marketer is, it's basically someone who sells like Unique or Arbonne or, you know, whatever. I personally tried to have an Arbonne business and it didn't work out for me specifically, but I don't see it as something that nobody can do, and I think that people hate on people who start their own businesses way too hard, and there's actually a lot of people who come out very successful with those, and I get that it's because you're getting a lot of messages from people, but that's literally their job. So I just feel like we can all chill out a little bit. They're just trying to make some money. Let's just build a bridge and get over it. If you can hear my stomach growling, I'm really sorry. So in my opinion, having a university degree is not everything, and this is a very, very unpopular opinion, at least with people that I know. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a university degree. I actually think it's very smart and a very good thing to do. It'll help you go a lot further in life, and I know there's a lot of jobs where you literally have to have a master's, but not every job requires a university degree. So if you're one of those people that is going for a career that doesn't require a degree, then stop worrying what everyone else thinks. It's not a necessity for a lot of people, and you might be one of them. Personally, as a photographer, I don't necessarily need a degree, but I could get one if I wanted to further my career in other ways. So one thing that is not necessarily an opinion, but just something that I don't understand is how people can drink, party, or get drunk every single weekend. I mean, I love a good party every now and then. I love themed parties. I love having a good time, spending time with friends, getting a little drunk sometimes. I just can't think about being hungover every weekend. Having to go through that trauma every single weekend, like, that's just not fun. It's just not a good time. And half the time, like, the night that you have is not even worth the hangover in the morning. So like, my next unpopular opinion is that social media is only toxic if you let it be toxic. So I know a lot of people think that social media is like the devil, and then there's people that are absolutely obsessed with it. I just think that it depends on your own self-control. I think it can be a tool for something really cool. You can stay in contact with people that you've met while traveling. There's like just so many great uses for social media, but I also think that it can be taken to an extreme where people can become, oh no, my light turned off. Okay, I can't tell if I'm in the same spot or not, but we're just gonna continue. But basically, social media can completely take over your life, so it really depends on the individual and not actually on social media. I don't think that we can blame an inanimate object for people's problems. I don't know, this might be a popular opinion, it could be. I just feel like more people are super angry towards social media. All the negativity comes from negative people, not social media itself. A super unpopular opinion that I've had for a long time, but I'm kind of turning around now, is that I absolutely hate or hated Mario Kart. I'm just kind of learning to like it, but I still have a love-hate relationship with it. For some reason, get so stressed out when I play it that my whole body gets really tense and then my arms hurt. Because I'm gripping the controller so hard, and it's just really not good for me, not good for my mental health. This comes back to it not being Mario Kart's fault. It's really my own personal problems to me problem. I'm starting to like Mario Kart. It's getting better. It's all gonna be okay. Now, I love olives. So many people hate olives. They are probably one of the most hated food I've ever heard of, but I've been eating them since I was literally a newborn baby. And I don't know why. I don't know, like it's such a weird random thing to be obsessed with, but olives are literally like my favorite food. If you give me a bowl of Kalamata olives, like I would eat the whole bowl. Delicious, amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend, but I know that pretty much everyone hates olives. So most people hate the cold, and I do. I hate being cold, but I also hate being in extreme heat, and I find I do really badly when I'm in really hot situations and I don't have the opportunity to go swimming. Like if I have the opportunity to go swimming, I love the heat, but if I am somewhere where I have to either A, have a dress code, or B, not walk around in my bathing suit, I hate it. It's almost just like torture to be stuck in really extreme heat and not being able to jump in a pool or a beach, so kind of hate that. But that being said, some of my favorite places in the world are extremely hot, so I just need to learn to get over it. Probably why I'm so pale. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco is literally the worst song I've ever heard in my life. I hear such good things about Panic at the Disco, and like I haven't really given them a good listen, so maybe I need to listen to more of their music, but that song has given me such a bad impression of them. I've never wanted to punch myself in the face more than when I hear that song. Like there's something about that song that just like makes me angry, and I don't know why. It's just so... Whenever I hear it in the radio, I have to turn it off. I have to switch the station. Like I don't care what other song is playing. Like I just hate that song so much. My next unpopular opinion is that I absolutely hate driving. It gives me really bad anxiety, and everyone has been asking me since I was 16 years old why I don't have my license, and I still don't have it to this day, and I'm 21 years old, going on 22, and my permit expires on my birthday. So I'm either gonna have to suck it up and get my license, or... I mean, that's probably the only option, but I really don't want to. I can't handle people being really close behind my car because then it makes me feel pressured to go faster. If it was legal, yeah, I'd be speeding really fast because that is fun. But driving when I know how many angry drivers are out there makes me so anxious. I need to not care about what other people think, especially random people in their cars, but it's just something that I can't get over. Okay, so I'm a little scared to talk about this one because it's kind of a touchy subject. I don't think age gaps in relationships are as big of a deal as some people think they are. Not saying that like there's not some weird situations that shouldn't be a thing, but I mean, one, I think the laws in the States are really weird. Like the fact that Ethan Dolan and Emma Chamberlain, people are saying that they're not officially dating yet because he's 18 and she's 17, so it's illegal. Like that is so dumb to me. I don't get that. It's like a year ago it would have been legal, but because he turned 18 first, like they just can't date. Like that makes no sense to me. 2 to 3 year age gap, I don't find that big of a deal. But when you're talking about like a 14-year-old and a 20-year-old, then we're talking pretty strange. Probably not okay. Definitely not okay. I just think those small gaps of like maybe 1 or 2 years where it's just because someone's birthday came first, like that's so stupid. Anyone agree with me on that? Like, and I know it's just to keep the bad situations out, but then it's like, are you really gonna make it illegal for a 17-year-old to date an 18-year-old? That just makes no sense to me. So I personally think that sad music is some of the best music out there, and I know a lot of people don't like listening to sad music, or they just think there's a time and a place for sad music, but I could personally listen to sad music 24/7. It just makes me happy. Like not because it's sad, but just like it's so beautiful, and I like to be able to feel emotions when I listen to music. So sad music to me is like super cool, and I'm down to listen to it whenever, but I also don't like dampering the mood. So like, no, happy music is really good too. It's just, it's almost like it pumps you up, but it doesn't make you feel that like deeper emotion of being connected. I'm getting all deep now. Oh my god. I think coconut water is the most disgusting thing on this earth. Nasty. I have friends that really like it, so to me it's an unpopular opinion, but I don't know. Do you guys hate coconut water? I think coconut milk is great. Coconut milk is bomb, but coconut water can literally be flushed down the toilet. Like so nasty. I would rather drink hot sauce than drink a coconut water. Ugh. Showers are so much better than baths. I cannot even explain to you how annoying taking a bath is to me. Sometimes you get it at the right moment and it's a good bath, but most of the time I just fill up the bath, put my toe in the water. It's way too hot, so I wait for it to cool down a bit. By the time I get it into the bath, my body gets used to the water, and then all of a sudden I'm cold and I have to fill it up with hot water. But now the hot water's been used, so lately I've been having to boil water on the kettle and then bring it over over, put it in the bath, and then all of a sudden I'm too hot and I'm getting like all humid and disgusting and don't feel good, want to get out. And the only reason I like baths is for bath bombs, to be honest. That is the only reason. Or sometimes when I have a stomach ache, it does help me feel better, but it's just so miserable trying to get it perfect, and it would just be so much easier to take a nice hot shower, just enjoy the water while it's there, not have to wait for the perfect temperature. It's just, showers are so much better. I'm sorry. I know there's so many people out there who literally live for baths. I understand why you like them, because when they are good, they're perfect and they're great. Just for me, setting up a bath is like way too difficult, and I'd rather just shower. So there. Wow, I'm so controversial. These were nuts. Wow. You must hate me. I'm just kidding. No, but if we're being honest, like, these weren't even that controversial. I just thought they were fun. So yeah, I hope you liked it. So that was it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below which ones you agreed with, which ones you didn't agree with. Please be nice to me because I don't want to cry. Just kidding, I won't cry. But again, make sure you subscribe and come back for my next video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!